the part I love about the simulation theory and stuff, and is the realization that that it's come to the same conclusion as like religion and spirituality. Like it's crazy because like after thousands of years, like all of this shit, they're like, no, religion is fake. All of this shit, it's all about science. It's like, oh, it's come to the same conclusion. Like the smartest minds in the world believe that that reality could be this like simulation, right? Like that's like the leading theory right now about reality and stuff. And like, what is all of religion, spirituality, all that shit? It talks about creation. Like it's like, oh, this place is something about it is like not real. Something about it is like, we were made. Something about
It's
it
an
is
experience.
not real. Yeah. And that's what science is coming to. It's like, dude, like they look at all this like quantum physics shit. They're like, yo, like something's weird here. Like something's not, adding up. Like there's realities, like something's strange. Like it's the way we perceive things, right? The way even our eyes perceive things. It's like, dude, it speaks about a simulation. It speaks about like something that we're not seeing necessarily what's there. We're seeing what we believe is reflected back at us by the light that we see. It's crazy. It's like, that's so weird.
I saw another theory that was saying that it's like 10 to like 50 times more possible that we're living in a simulation than actual like a real life.
It's like what is, like, because what's out there, like, right, like beyond the earth, it's just like, oh, empty space. Like what like, what does that mean? Like,
Have you ever seen your neighbors
It's
bring
just
in their
projections and shit.
groceries?
what's up?
Have you ever seen your neighbors bring in their groceries?
Yeah, I help. I help them when it comes to
But all of your neighbors?
It's like we don't notice that stuff either.
There's a theory that's like people don't notice your neighbors bringing in their groceries because until you interact with them, they're non-playable characters. They're NPCs.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So once you start interacting with people, you start noticing more about them. Like, oh, they're right here.
Yeah.
Oh, they're bringing in their groceries. Oh, you see them out by the fucking liquor store and shit.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense as far as like our attention span goes too, because like we're not paying attention to all those details about everybody. But no, that's a good one though. I like that.
Yeah.
I like thinking about it that way. That's cool.
I'm not taking no chip. I'm not taking no
Yeah.
booster.
Yeah, I'm not getting no shit.
D-Generation X suck my dick.
I'm going down. I'm going down probably as one of the like. This generation might go down as one of the last classic human beings. You know what I mean? I think I'm going down as one of these.
That's what 90s babies feel like.
Yeah. We miss the generation that's gonna live like forever and shit. Like that's what they say. Like we missed it by like 20 years or something.
Yeah.
Nah, no one's immortal.
That well, maybe not immortal, but
They're already talking about
but
fucking-
science, where science is gonna be like, oh, we're gonna live like 100+ years.
You put all that
guaranteed or some
memories.
shit.
You put all that memories, and you put somebody's actual like, just the way they think into like some sort of chip. And
That's what the Neuralink is, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I think it is.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you actually are able to do that shit, what's to say that you can't just upload that shit into something else after the body dies?
It's gonna be like a SD card that you put into a new fucking
Well, that's the
cyborg body every fucking
That's
couple
that,
months.
For me, it's like a lot of like these theories and stuff that like that I thought about. Like it's crazy because like I don't care who believes this or not, but I can remember being in my babysitter's house at 4 years old, considering multiverse theory. Like I saw in my mind's eye like a spiral of planets where I was like,
You saw Spider-Verse?
like choices became different universes. Like, and I was like thinking it out in my mind, and I remember being in my babysitter's couch when I was like 4 or 5 years old. That's why I'm a fan of all this weird stuff they talk about. Like we're born with a lot more knowledge than we know, than we think about, and then eventually we forget it because we're brought into this, indoctrinated into this education system and stuff. And you start hearing stories about people talking about, past lives and stuff and how their children say weird shit. And like, they've done studies where they damn near, like, I think they actually proved that past lives are real.
There was a woman that was able to recant her past life from living in Egypt.
Yeah.
She was able to tell people where a garden was, and they excavated it and they found everything exactly how she described it.
Yeah. That doctor studied all these cases and stuff, and he's like, by the end of it, he's like convinced that, reincarnation is real. And it's like, but that doesn't like refute like simulation or anything like that. It could just be, you know, like, oh, I died, let me hop into the next life. Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna play this again. Like,
Level 2.
let me
bro.
play life again. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't use any lines to get with it right quick. I just left the old ones to get the right chick. I stay